Dementia is such a challenging condition because there's over 70 different medical conditions that can cause a diagnosis described as dementia. So here's how I talk to families about dementia. When you've been told that your loved one has dementia, here's what you need to understand. It's not one disease process. It could be one of dozens of different disease processes. So, that being said, in general, the most common type of dementia is Alzheimer's dementia. About 8 out of 10 patients who suffer from dementia will have this type of dementia. Alzheimer's dementia and Alzheimer's disease follows a very predictable process. From the time of diagnosis to the time of death is going to be approximately 10 years. And patients with Alzheimer's disease will very predictably travel through stages. It begins with a stage 1 and it goes through a stage 7. At stage 6, this is where the disease process becomes very identifiable. The patient at stage 6, frequently confused, may get lost in their own home, and they're beginning to lose control of their bowel and their bladder function. They're still walking, they're still talking, they're still eating, but between stage 6 and stage 7 is when the patient is moving into that zone of where they're likely entering into the last months of their life. Certainly by the time they're well into stage 7, they're going to be in the last year to months of their life. And stage 7 progresses through stages A, B, C, and so on. At stage 7C, the patient can no longer use language effectively. They cannot make their needs known effectively. They are unable to walk. And they may still be eating, and they may still be smiling, and they can tolerate brief periods of sitting up. But that's the stage of Alzheimer's dementia where it's time to talk about hospice, because we know that it's a one-way progression and the disease is not going to get better. From there, it's going to get worse.